of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of Marlog 7-2018 of inviting me as a speaker and joining the panel of the innovative managerial, economic and legal developments of the shipping industry. And talking about the global maritime security markets dynamics that is dedicated to the latest challenges and choke points in the high-risk area, I would like to emphasize a vital role of Suez Canal that has up to 70% of the oil flow on an annual basis through it. I would like to suggest all the ship owners and shipping companies that are going and passing through the Suez Canal and also through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait to follow the recommendations given by the BMP4 and also to follow the Maritime Security Transit Corridor in order to make the shipping passage safe and secure. It's vital to the industry not to interrupt the constant shipping flow, and as per the recommendations, I would like to emphasize the role of information and acknowledgement of the threat, the role of following the latest guidelines and also going through the latest intelligence reports issued by the international organizations and mainly UKMTO, MSQA, also registration within these international bodies in order to report any suspicious activity that is happening in the high-risk area. At the same time, I would like to point out, except of Suez Canal, there are other main oil choke points in terms of Strait of Hormuz, Strait of Malacca, Panama Canal, that the threat of which should not be diminished and should be very thoroughly followed up in terms of following all the recommendations from the industry.
With the growth of the world economy, which has already occurred in the beginning of 2018, expected for the marine industry to revive again, especially with the number of the vessel has been put in order, has been increased. Although still the industry are suffering shortage of seafarer in order to operate specialized vessel. This is one of the challenges today faced by the industry of having competent people to operate latest built with the high technology vessels. The reason of the shortage is its lack of trainings of officers and seafarers to cope with the demand of the market. All the statistics show today the shortage of the seafarer will be increased, especially with the increased number of high-tech vessels getting built. Although the number of seafarers getting increased, but the supply is still not meeting the demand in the market. In order to overcome this issue, we are very much encouraging that an agreement to be established between the training organizations and the end user shipping companies to enhance the knowledge, to enhance the experience and the educations and the training in order to meet the market requirement and to generate a generation of seafarers are able to operate and meeting the shortage which is expecting to be increased as the industry is booming. Automations and replacement of seafarers, this is a lot of studies is taking place about the subject. However, still statistically not proving that this will be happening on near future. However, there is a lot of study taking place regarding the same. Will it resolve the issue and reducing the accidents as claiming that humans are 80% the reason of the accident occur on the industry, I would say that if the human was causing the 80% of the, or human error caused the 80% of the injuries or accidents occurred on the industry, I would say without having the human element on board, it will increase the number of the accident which occurred due to mechanical or failure of machinery. Egypt have the capability and to increase and supply the international market with a competent seafarer. For time being, what we can see that required a lot of input from the educational centers in order to enhance the theories and the practical part, especially on specialized vessels, that to enhance training of Egyptians, newly graduate officers, also who's going through the cadetships, that to enhance them to be trained on a more specialized units, to qualify them to be part of the international community as a seafarers. I'm sure the capability and the ability it's available, but the only point is has to be an initiative to be taken by the training institutes and other organizations to achieve the objective of increase the number of the Egyptians seafarer between rating and officers. It's not new for them. They've been in the industries for decades and they have did it very well, but it has to be more encouragement to take place between the training institutes and other end users in order to reach the level required and to enhance the knowledge and ability of the officers.